In a cozy classroom made of leaves and twigs, Sam the ant teacher stood at the front, adjusting his tiny glasses. His class of young black ants buzzed with excitement. Sam smiled warmly and began, "Good morning, class. Today we're talking about a superpower that even the tiniest ants can master. Self-discipline." Just as he finished, Max, a curious young ant, raised his hand eagerly. "Mr. Sam, what is self-discipline? I mean, how do we even use it?" Sam chuckled. "Great question, Max. Self-discipline is the ability to do what's important, even when you don't feel like it." He turned to the chalkboard and wrote, "Discipline equals habit plus consistency." Sam paused, then began to share a story. "Let me tell you something, class. Long ago, I wanted to collect the biggest leaf in the forest, but every morning, I felt too lazy to get up early. My dream seemed impossible." The screen shifted to a flashback, showing young Sam hitting snooze on his acorn alarm clock. "Then I realized something. Big dreams need small, daily actions," Sam explained. The class leaned in closer as he continued. "Here's how I turn my laziness into self-discipline, step by step. Step 1. Start small." "I didn't start by lifting the biggest leaf," Sam explained, drawing a tiny pebble on the chalkboard. "I began with the smallest twig. When something seems too big, start with what you can manage." Example. Let's say you want to run long distances. Start by running for just 5 minutes a day. If you're an ant trying to gather food, begin with a small crumb instead of a heavy seed. Max imagined himself lifting a crumb, smiling with determination, and thought, "I can do that." Step 2. Be consistent. "Every morning, I made it a habit to collect just one thing, no matter what. Over time, it became easy," Sam said. A montage showed him carrying leaves day after day, in the sun and the rain. Consistency is how habits are formed. It's like water dripping on a rock. It takes time, but it leaves a mark. Example. If you want to get stronger, do one push-up every day. If you want to stay organized, clean one part of your nest daily. The key is to stick with it. Step 3. Eliminate temptations. "To stay disciplined, I moved my acorn alarm clock far from my bed," Sam shared with a chuckle. "That way, I had to get up to turn it off. If distractions or temptations are in your way, remove them." Example. If you want to focus on studying, turn off your leaf phone notifications. If you're an ant who loves sweets, don't keep a sugar pile in your room. Step 4. Use triggers. "I tied my new habit to something I already did. After stretching my antennae every morning, I immediately started collecting twigs," Sam explained. Triggers remind you when to act. Example. If you always brush your teeth, use that as a trigger to start a new habit like drinking water. If you're an ant, after every morning stretch, start organizing your leaf stash. Nächster Forans. Step 5. Reward yourself. "And here's the fun part," Sam said, his eyes twinkling. "Every time I met my goal for the day, I treated myself to a drop of honey. Rewards keep you motivated to keep going." Example. If you finish your task for the day, allow yourself to relax with a fun activity. If you're an ant, reward yourself with a delicious sip of